We are recreating a 90s supermodel look by Vanngo. He has amazing makeup skills. I think it's super fun to try different makeups. So if you want to see how I did this look following along with his tutorial, then let's do it. Like a weird inception of like makeup tutorials. Does this look 90s to you? It looks kind of modern to me. Like I feel like a lot of makeup artists do this. I feel like even Megan Fox is kind of wearing looks like this. It feels like very Kardashian Jenner makeup style. Let me know what you think and let me know if I should recreate anything else. And yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so every single makeup artist says the same thing. You need really good skincare to make your makeup look really good. So even though this Laneige is basically for sleeping, I think you can wear it whenever you want. I'm gonna apply a little bit. Next thing he uses is a moisturizer. You don't need to do this stuff with what the makeup artist has. Use whatever you have at home. I really think this could be really accessible for anybody, and use what you already own. And he uses eye cream. I recently was using a retinol eye cream and then it was making my under eyes look really dry, so I really needed to switch to something a lot more hydrating. So I found this one from CeraVe, and honestly, $17. I don't think I want to change to anything else. So I'm just gonna apply quite a bit. I have noticed that my concealer wears 10 times better when I use this eye cream. I'll probably keep talking about it non-stop because it's just so good. He also does really good massaging on the skin, but I don't know how to do those. And I wish I had him to kind of massage my face. So he's using Laura Mercier products. I don't have any of those. So we're gonna use the Giorgio Armani foundation. That's how he starts. A lot of makeup artists use this one, so I think it's a good replacement for this particular look. And he's blending it with a sponge. And we're really gonna go for full coverage today. We want that supermodel in the 90s look. So he's claiming that the look is very sculpted, so he uses two types of concealer. I have these rose ink ones, which are the lightest ones I could find. Okay, so these are my two concealer colors. He says to apply the lightest one right under the eye. He puts a darker shade around the side of the nose. Okay, so now we're gonna blend. I have concealer right on the chin, a little bit here. So basically it's a lot of concealer, way more than I'm used to. So let's start with the eye. The concealer has had time to set, which makes it a lot more full coverage. This is a concealer look. I look super highlighted right here on the bottom. Let's see what's the next step. Okay, so now he just corrects on the areas that we need to. So I'm gonna use a NARS Soft Matte Concealer. He's adding contour, cream contour all over the face. I have the Match Stick from Fenty Beauty in the color Mocha. I don't know if this is a contour shade. I never contour my nose. Just gonna start blending out. I feel like my acne scars are gonna start to show. That's usually what happens. I'm just gonna contour my jawline. I never know if it does anything. I guess it does. Always blend towards the hairline. Okay, so for the nose. Okay, so he's using the Laura Mercier, of course, for setting powder. So we're gonna use that. So he's using like a looser brush with the Laura Mercier powder on the lighter areas, he said. So I'm gonna start by applying here. This much makeup makes my face so itchy. He uses a darker shade of powder for wherever the contour was, and I don't really have anything else, but I have this like NARS bronzer like in a sheer version that I found. So I'm just gonna set the bronzer with that. Okay, so he wants to bake. Baking to me is deadly. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm super baking, but I'm putting more powder under the eye. Looking good. It's definitely looking camera ready. So he's defining the brows now. I'm gonna try and make them pretty bold. I'm using a pencil. So he also uses a pen for this. One of those pens where you draw on like hairs, but I don't have that. So I'm just gonna go in with this brow gel from Benefit. I had a little bit of gel already. So for the eyes, he primed the eyes with a Makeup by Mario palette. I don't have that. I do have the palette, which we're gonna use later on. So I'm just gonna set my eye with one of the lighter shades. Let's see, he uses two eyeliners, a brown and a black one. I happen to have the brown one from Makeup by Mario, which is the same one he's using, and a black one by Charlotte Tilbury in Bedroom Black. So we're going to use these two today, and let's get to the fun part, which is the eyes. So what he's doing is just like a line here and just smudging it out. You can definitely use the brush that comes on the other side of the pencil, but I have a smudging brush that I prefer to use. These are long wearing, so once they set, they're not going to move, but you need to take it one eye at a time. These are very, very creamy. I do prefer the black one from Charlotte Tilbury rather than this one by Makeup by Mario. For me, the black one by Makeup by Mario started looking a little muddy when I started blending it. They're really good pencils, and they are very long wearing. So okay, so far he has done this. Now he's using the black one to do it inside the waterline. Okay, here we go. This one by Charlotte Tilbury is also a long wearing one. I kind of never do this step of waterlining. I kind of see what it's doing. Can you tell what it's doing? Okay, so he's using the Makeup by Mario eye palette, and I think he starts off with this one in the corner. Okay. And this is also the Makeup by Mario eye brush. This is the E4. The next shade he's using is the one right beneath it. So he's just using it on top of this liner. Now we're going to use a fluffy brush to just blend on the crease. I feel like it's not looking at all like what he's doing, and I feel like I'm looking crazy right now. I have to like obviously trust the process. Right now he's saying to like put it here, so I guess define that. That's a darker shade. Alright, so now we're going to use a light shade on the brow bone. We're going to use that one right there. So, okay, that didn't look super light on me. I think I had some color there from earlier. So I'm going to go in with the lightest shade instead. He's also putting lighter color in the inner part of the lid. Okay, so now he's revisiting the black liner to just add kind of like a wing eyeliner to very close to the lash line. I'm just going to use a wing liner brush to kind of elongate that tail just a little bit. So I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to apply mascara. So I added 2 coats of mascara. I used a Patrick Ta Major Volume Mascara. He says to add 1 coat on the bottom, so I'm going to do that now. He's adding more contouring. Let's do it. This feels like a lot. Alright, so he's using blush. I don't have the Benefit one he has, but I have this Hourglass one. It's just dusting it like this, like seems like very soft and like barely touching it. So he's using a powder highlighter. I don't have a powder highlighter. So I'm gonna go with the Hourglass Champagne Flash. Just add here. He's using a lip liner that's supposed to be a lot darker than your lipstick. I have here a lip liner by Victoria Beckham. We're going to use that because it's kind of like one of the darkest ones that I have. Now we're going to go with the lighter lipstick. Right now I'm going to use by Patrick Ta, Oh She's Single. The one he's using is a lot lighter. This one's a lot more peachy nude. I'm going to press it in with my finger. He's using a liquid matte, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blot it out a little. Okay, so apparently that is the look. He uses a setting spray. I don't have a setting spray. I have to say that his version looks so much better. I don't know, do I feel 90s in this? I don't know if I super feel 90s. I feel like I look more like a Kardashian. It looks good. I look sexy, sultry. It's definitely like a going out at night kind of look. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know which other makeup artist or what makeup looks do I recreate next. And give it a thumbs up if you like this. I'll see you in the next one.